brake pipe, my brake cylinder is going down to 0. So there it is, it's making power. So this is what it would be like as you're moving down the railroad, all right? The train's rolling, you have the brakes released. And you just want to stop, we'll play with the problem here in a few minutes here. And what happens is the engine sees the alerter. You guys saw that, right? It's going to say, hey, am I awake? Am I not awake? Wake up, you hear the siren going off, you see the lights flashing and everything. So go ahead and hit the yellow button. And that's how we do that, all right? You try to horn? Sure. Go ahead. Can we get a video? That's all right.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. That's all right. The big, this is the business. I got it. And you shut the bell off. That's the money shot. All right, somebody else get to see you. All right, as we move down the railroad. So usually for every, you know, so it's 50, we took about 15 pounds out. We got about 33 pounds in. So it's like about 2 pounds for every 1 pound of reduction here that I make. But sometimes when I'm running a train, I want to handle my train different. I don't want the brakes to apply on the engine. So what we can do, independently, I can release the brakes on the engine. So why don't you go ahead and grab that ring until that goes to 0. Grab the ring and squeeze up. Now don't move the handle. Just grab the ring and squeeze up and hold it until it goes to 0. Then we call that tailing off the locomotive brake. Now I'm down to 0. The brakes are still applied on the train, but how much brake pressure do I have here on the engine? Nothing. So the engine's actually free right now. Yeah. All right. Blow the horn. Got it? You did a good job of that. Somebody else tried that last time. He didn't quite get as good as that. All right. Who's next? What's going to happen is this, though. It's going to keep checking. We want to make sure the engineer is alive and alert and attent. There's something going on here. All right. So don't touch it. Don't touch it. So in this case, we're going to pretend something's happening to you, right? And you're going to hear it going. It's going to say, wake up. What's going on? What's going on? And stop and it's thinking for a second. And then what you're going to see is watch. You're going to see here all of a sudden. PCS open. Penalty brake application. Order penalty. Place handle and suppression. So it said it's putting the brakes on the train. The engineer didn't do anything. You didn't do anything. So it's going to say put the brakes on the train. So what we're going to have to do is we go, whoa. That's the equipment. That's cars. That's 3 brand new cars with on these trains, on the wheels coming out of air. So take the handle and go to the second notch, suppression. All right. And okay. Hold, keep it there until it says cleared, cleared. Now release it. So you just recovered. That's how you recover from the penalty on each money shot. All right, that was awesome. Good. Actually, that was good. See how much less horsepower it takes running this thing in my mode. So less horsepower means less what? I'm using less gas, or less fuel, right? So it's a fuel saver. So you're running the train, we're doing 80 miles an hour, there's a car on the crossing in front of you. What's the first thing you want to probably do?
Apply brakes?
No, not yet. The first thing you got to do is blow the horn. Go ahead. The car's still not getting off, right? So then, after we do that, we're going to apply the brakes, but you're going to apply the emergency brakes. So take that right handle and push it all the way forward. Whoa, you hear that? That was different than that penalty brake, wasn't it? You see the brake filter pressure, you see the brake pipe pressure, it went all the way down to 0. Right? 0. Look how much is in my brake cylinder now. Right? I was only at 72 before, now I got like 91 pounds, right? That's the most amount of brake that I can get. We applied the brakes in emergency. PCS is open, operator emergency. We're going to have to keep the handle there. We want to make sure emergency can toss the train around. We want to make sure the train comes to a stop so we can recharge the air brakes properly and inspect the train. So if you see here on the screen, you're going to note it still won't let him apply, it wouldn't let him release the brakes even if he tried to. So what kind of locomotive is this?
G42 DC.
Yeah, so it's kind of electric?
Diesel electric.
Diesel electric. So what did that mean?
The diesel engine spins an electric motor and that motor goes.
The diesel engine spins an electric generator, or an alternator actually, alternator, right? Which then the alternator makes electricity, turns the traction motor to the wheels. So take the reverser, stick it in the hole there, turn it, there you go. Push it all the way down, push it forward. So, if I was the engineer going to run the train, now I know how this thing's set up. It's not going to move right now. Which way I got everything set up. So pull out on the throttle. So this is the first, okay, so 2 notches, 3, keep going. You can pull it all the way down. Your 8 notches, there's 8 notches on the throttle, and you would be in the 8th notch right now. Now we're not going anywhere because I don't have the way to make power on the train here. All right, but that's how you do it for 8 notches on the throttle here. Now, what you do have though is to shut it back off. What else can you do with the motors on the train?
Dynamic braking.
So dynamic braking. So tell me, what is dynamic? So explain to me what dynamic braking is. So what I do though, I don't reverse the motor because the wheels are still going the same direction, but I reverse the current in the motor. So not actually reverse the current in the motor. So what I do is I disconnect the motors electrically and I make them up like generators. I reconnect them electrically like generators. So take the handle, slide it over, slide it up 1 notch and let go. So you see I'm in the setup position, right? And what happens then, all the switch gear in the back, if we were moving, you hear it all change over, creates a generator. So then when you push it forward again, go ahead, push it forward now, that's how you get the dynamic braking. See, there's no notches. Keep going. You go all the way down, you can control how much braking effort the motors would make. So what I do is I use the motors as generators, and it generates what? Electricity. But electricity has to go somewhere though, doesn't it? To be able to be used. Where does that electricity go?
It goes to
Well, I wish it did. This locomotive is too old and won't go to the passenger cars. On the Chargers it'll go to passenger cars, on the ACS it goes to passenger cars. This locomotive is not. So having a freight train, a freight locomotive doesn't have passenger cars, it doesn't. A freight locomotive, right? If it's a dynamic braking, it doesn't have any passenger cars. Where does that electricity go? Where?
wheels.
Doesn't go to the wheels because the wheels are turning, the wheels are creating the motion. So on all locomotives with dynamic brake, there's a thing on the roof called the grids. The grids, like a big dynamic brake grid. Think of it like a big toaster, right? So think of it like a toaster. So a toaster runs on what? Electricity, right? What happens when you put the electricity, what happens when you run electricity through the toaster? It heats up, right? Makes toast, right? Makes toast. So just think it's like no toast up there, though, right? So it takes it, it puts the electricity into the brake grid, and it dissipates all that energy as heat. All about the power It's incredible. That's beautiful.
They'd be loud if it was running.
Oh yeah.
It'll be deafening if this thing was running.
This is the air compressor up here, right at the top. The air condenses outside, goes through, and the heat goes up and out.